Good morning, or whatever time of the day you're watching this video, and welcome back to another Carboot pickups video. So I know I said I was going to be slowing down, but a lot of these items I've actually bought. They're probably going to end up on eBay, help contribute towards a very special game that I'm considering buying. So quite a random selection. Did find a fair few items, so we'll crack straight on with it and let you all take a look. So the first thing I picked up, I've watched my good friend Polar Ventress play this many times. Absolutely fantastic shooter on the Commodore 64, and it's Iridium. This was also released on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I think it's called The Last Starfighter. I think the Commodore 64 version is the way to go, certainly with that SID sound chip. And funnily enough, the guy, he was we'll say coloured, I don't know what nationality he was, but it was a coloured guy. I said, how much are your Commodore games? He said, £1 each. I said, no way, no way. He goes, well, what are they worth? I says, 20p each. He said, if you take 3, he goes, you can have them for 20p each. I couldn't quite understand his maths there, but I ended up buying 3. So that's the first one, Iridium. Second one was Commando. Obviously, I don't know. Maybe I thought this was a Capcom game, but I'm not too sure. It's complete anyway. I'll never know if they work because I've not got a Commodore 64, but I'll take the risk. And the last one was called Encounter. And it looks really interesting, actually. I shall certainly be asking John to put these on next time I manage to make it to his live stream. And, well, no instructions with it, but just look, I don't know if you can see the graphics there. It does look like a really cool 3D game, so interesting enough. Next thing I picked up was £1, and it was Metal Gear Solid on the PS1 on the Platinum, in really nice condition. There's a few minor marks on disc 1, but other than that, it's pretty much perfect. So I couldn't really leave it behind. Not with my trader friend a couple of rows behind me. I actually stopped and conversed with him when he was filling his van up earlier. I mean, he is a really nice chap in all honesty. So he picked up a few nice items today. I think he said he got a Nintendo 64 with 14 games for 12 quid. So can't grumble with that. I wouldn't have bought it because I don't really the biggest fan of the N64. So anyway, forgetting about that, let's move back onto the Carboot sale. And this game was 20p. Now, after recently doing my, favourite driving games video, I did mention this, but I didn't own it anymore. And it was MotoGP 06 on the 360. I'm not sure if my rose-tinted glasses will see this game to be quite the racing title that I once believed it to be, but for 20p, it was worth picking up to find out. Right, the next lot, everything else was just a bundle off one guy. He had loads of stuff, Mega Drives. Well, I won't say everything because you know what I've picked up, but he had Spectrum games, Commodore games, PlayStation games, Xbox games. He had all sorts, just all in boxes, and he wanted unrealistic prices for stuff. He wanted 8 quid for a Mega Drive with no wires. So I weren't really having that, but I picked out a load of stuff. It was going to be about 25 quid with his pricing, but I managed to haggle him down and get it all for £13. So these games were 5p each, but regardless, all 13 quid for the lot. So some Spectrum games here, and the first one is Predator. Again, I've watched Polar Ventress playing this on the C64. It didn't seem like a bad game. So, who knows? The next one's a sealed, and it's the Korf Trilogy 2 Besieged. Sort of a Penguin Books type adventure game. Originally it was £3. Oh no, this is very strange. They independently charge you the book, the cassette, the total, and then the VAT. So, I don't know if you'll actually pick that up, but never seen anything quite like that before. But yeah, sealed, Besieged. And here's the third one sealed, Into the Empire. So, nice artwork there. Next game, I used to own this on the 360, did regret getting rid of it. This is not in the best of conditions, but you know, for the price I got everything for, it's definitely worth picking up. And it's the orange box. Fantastic package. If you've never played this game, you really should pick it up. It's cracking. Certainly the first time around. I've spent a lot of time on Team Fortress 2 and on Portal. Really did enjoy those games. Right, some PS1 games. We've got Micro Machines V3. I actually picked this up the other week, but when I got it home, all the covers were really badly water stained, so I'll have to sort out what's the best of the best and make myself a nice copy. But I was never a fan of this game when it was first released, just because I don't think Micro Machines introducing weapons was, it's okay on a few different racing, you know, genres or whatever, classes I suppose, not genres, what am I saying? but when it's on every single level, I sort of think it ruined it. But I will stick it on and play it. It's, you know, I do love Micro Machines. Next game was Resident Evil Black Label. Had this on Platinum, but I shall probably swap that over. It's in really nice condition. Complete with the disc and the manual. So, next game I'm really pleased to get. I've considered buying this quite a few times. And ah'd to get the Saturn or the PS1 version. I definitely had it when it first came out years ago, and I'm a massive fan of this series. And it's Road Rash, and even though it's on the Classics label, I don't care, because this game, generally on eBay, you're probably looking at about £6 delivered, which isn't the greatest amount of money, but I do sort of begrudge spending so much cash on PS1 games. I'd rather just find them in the wild. So the disc is a little bit scratched up, but I'm sure it'll play. I shall certainly find out this evening. And I shan't be playing it today because the sun shines out, so I'm going to try and get out there and do something. And so the last PS1 game is Tekken 3. Used to love this game, apart from that Gon character. Not really the biggest 3D fighting game fan, but seeing as it was in the bundle, if you like, I picked it up. I think it was in pretty nice condition. Yeah, disc's pretty spanky, so can't complain there. And the thing that really attracted me to the whole deal, because you know I was holding out, was that this little beauty, an Atari Jaguar. Now, what's got me so excited about this is a friend of mine's got a few games for this. He chucked his console away because he thought he blew it up, so he's got a fair few games for it, and I should be able to, in the very least, borrow them. So that's the Jaguar. Came with 2 controllers, one with a Doom insert. I actually went back to the guy's stall to see if I'd missed Doom, but he didn't have it. And one with the Cybermorph insert. There were also 2 games as well, and the 2 games were Tempest 2000, not bad, widely considered one of the best games on the system, and Cybermorph. Now I have had the system on, it does work. Not sure if I'm going to keep this or sell it eventually, but certainly for the time being, I'm going to try and borrow those games. I know my friend's got Sensible Soccer, Cannon Fodder. It's got some classics, so we'll certainly have a good play on it and get a bit of enjoyment out of it. But that's it. That's everything I bought from the Carboot sale. So I thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll upload some more videos soon.